requires that we send a diagram of the yard work. So we wanted to make sure, does that come with the $60 or what are we getting for $60?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time? I had to turn this computer down.
Okay. Yeah. Hi. This is Russ. I'm her husband.
Okay.
Yeah. What we wanted to know, it's been my wife that's been talking to you. Any work that we have done in our yard has to be approved by the HOA. And I know you guys come out and charge $60 for that. What do you do for that? You just look and give us an estimate? Do you give us like a sketch of what you're going to do to the yard? What does that entail?
Well, if the $60 is for me to come out and, because from my understanding, your wife was saying something about that you wanted to create another flower bed because I guess the front yard was kind of dying out. And
yeah, our grass stinks.
Right, and for me to come out, measure your bed, and come up with, I guess, whatever. Let's just say you wanted to go with palms and river rock, and let's say you wanted to build a bed with palms and river rock. The $60 is for me to come out, measure the bed, call the rock yard, call the supplier, put together an estimate, and send it to you. And if you decide to go with the bid, that comes off of the final price.
Okay, and when you do that, when you come out here, like you said, you're going to take a measurement and see how much whatever we need. Do you draw up like a little sketch that we can give to our HOA?
No, I don't. I mean, I just kind of, because with a flower bed, it's pretty simple. I can just kind of use my paint, outline it, and you can see where to be at, and that'll pretty much be it.
Okay. I guess we have to figure out what they need then, because I'm not sure what they need. Let me see. Another question is, this is kind of a newer home by D.R. Horton. They built it up, and actually we're not even used to. We moved down here recently, and I don't know if this is the actual soil that you have down here, but our lot is all clay. It's like rock. It's like clay.
Yeah, I've had a few properties in that area exactly where you live at, and all of those houses, when they build them, they use a sandy soil mix instead of topsoil, and they go cheap with the yard, but they spend the money on the house. And the majority, last time I was over there, the majority of those properties are already dying out, and it's only two options you have when you have a property like that. You can pull everything out and resod it, or you can kind of get on a fertilization plan.
What is typically what is the least headaches?
You say the least headaches?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I can bring an excavator in there and scrape everything down to the dirt, bring a couple of truckloads of dirt in and resod it.
Is that an expensive option? Is that
just ballpark, if you resodding your whole property. That's why I tell people, like, when you buy a new home, if you can, get the builders to come out there and redo the yard, because they'll try to get around it and say, hey, we left you sprinkler systems. I don't know if your house was brand new when you moved in, but in order for me to get an excavator out there, scrape everything down, bring in a couple of truckloads of dirt and pallets of sod, that's easily run up to $10,000. If not more.
Okay.
If not more. Wow. I mean, because like I say, and then your other option, you can just fertilize it and hope for the best instead of, just not doing anything.
All right. So do you tell me if you do this or should I do this? Because I've been told that I could get, I got a buddy who has like a plug for soil samples, and I can get the soil sample and bring it down to, I can't remember what he was talking about, and they'll tell you what you need to or something to put on your whatever. You know more what I'm talking about.
I don't do that. I kind of just let the client do that.
Okay. All right. So I guess that's what we need to do first. But I guess I'll let her give you a call back. Like, let me tell you what we're thinking about doing here, because we're going to have, like we were just talking, we're going around the yard. It's going to be a couple of things. We want to do raised bed gardens too. We already bought the beds, but our lot is built up quite a bit, so it's uneven. So we kind of need to have some, grass taken up a little bit to even out these beds. That's one thing. That's in the back of the yard. You guys do something like that?
You said you need grass removed. That's what you said?
Yeah, because we're gonna do the raised beds, and we don't want. Right now it's very uneven slope with our yard. So if we put dirt in there, everything's just gonna be at an angle. You know what
I'm saying. I guess that's okay. But
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, but if you want to pack in a lot of dirt to raise your bed, I mean, that's fine as well. But it just all depends on what your budget is. I mean, in order for me to create your bed, I got to get a machine in there.
right.
Because using a shovel and wheelbarrow, we'll be there all week.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. And then, do you guys plant palm trees?
Yeah, I can get you some. It just depends on what size you want. Because I think
Okay,
the
so-
average palm, you can get like a 4-foot palm. It's like 150, 170. I can't remember what they cost.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like maybe what we're looking at too. Now, one other question is, I just want to make sure we can do this stuff before we even start. I read that palms will not grow in this clay that we have because it doesn't allow for drainage or something. So would we just create an extra big hole for that and fill it with other type of soil?
I mean, if I'm doing your palms, I'm gonna dig everything out and pack it with fresh topsoil. But like I say, the soil you have over there, you have a horrible grade of soil at your place. Right.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to let her schedule a time for you to come out, and she just left right now. So I'm going to have her get back to you, and then come out, and we'll both be here so we can